The beginning of the work week, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting out in the NL West, Trent Grisham launched 3 solo home runs as San Diego beat the Dodgers 7-5. It was their 5th straight victory. As of right now, the Padres are leading the National League West, while the Dodgers are second in the division. The Miami Marlins defeated the visiting Giants 3-2. At the start of the day, the Marlins sit in 4th place in the National League East division, and the Giants sit in 4th place in the National League West. The Arizona Diamondbacks racked up 11 hits as a team as they took down the Nationals in Washington 6-5. Place in the National League East division, while the Diamondbacks West. The Rockies brought out the brooms in a 3-game sweep as they got the best of the visiting Mets 3-1. As of today, the Rockies are in 3rd place in the NL West, and the Mets sit atop the NL East. The Redbirds completed a 3-game series sweep as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 7-0. As of right now, the Phillies are in 4th place in the NL East, while the Cardinals are in 3rd place in the NL Central. The Atlanta Braves sent 3 balls into the seats as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 5-3. At the start of the day, the Cubs sit in 3rd place in the National League Central Division, and the Braves sit in 1st place in the National League East Division. The Reds combined to give up just 5 hits as they bested the visiting Indians 3-1. They now have 5 straight wins. Entering the day's action, the Reds sit in 1st place in the National League Central Division, and the Indians are in 3rd place in the AL Central. The Pittsburgh Pirates grabbed 13 hits in the game as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 6-2. In the standings, the Brewers are in 1st place in the NL Central, and the Pirates are at the bottom of the division. The Yankees went deep 4 times as they beat the visiting Rays 10-7. Heading into the day, the Yankees are atop the American League East Division, while the Rays are 3rd in the division. Eloy Jimenez was a major force at the plate with 6 RBIs, leading the White Sox to the win over the Red Sox 11-5. As of today, the Red Sox are in 4th place in the AL East, and the White Sox sit in 3rd place in the American League Central. The Kansas City Royals took down the visiting Blue Jays 2-1. As of right now, the Royals are atop the AL Central, and the Blue Jays are in last place in the AL East. The Angels knocked out 12 hits as a team as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 5-4. Entering the day's action, the Angels sit in 4th place in the American League West, and the Twins sit in 2nd place in the AL Central Division. The A's picked up, 19 hits in this one as they were able to get the walk-off victory against the Tigers 9-8. Heading into the day, the A's are atop the American League West, and the Tigers sit in last place in the American League Central Division. The Mariners got the home victory against the Astros 1-0. At the start of the day, the Mariners sit in 3rd place in the American League West Division, and the Astros are 2nd in the division. The Baltimore Orioles earned the 3-game series sweep as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 11-8. As of today, the Rangers are in last place in the AL West, and the Orioles sit in 2nd place in the American League East Division. And that's what's going on around baseball heading into today's action. Join us again tomorrow for more updates from around Major League Baseball.
From the home of the Padres since 2004, we're live at Petco Park in what they call America's finest city, San Diego, California. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the San Diego Padres. Alongside Dan Plezak and Mark DeRosa. And Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
The Padres have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. Mike Clevenger will be the man on the mound for the Friars. What's your take on him, Dan?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
Guys, the swinging Friars as they take the field here tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Avisail Garcia is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. 53 degrees here at game time as it's cooled off considerably since batting practice this afternoon. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. Throw gets him. 2 down. And a look now at the batting order for the visiting Milwaukee Brewers. Mark, what do they have to do to take down a very hot team here on the road?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And gone. An absolute bomb.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly. Just like that, they take the lead.
And that'll bring up Keston Hiura as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. Hard on the ground towards short, and that's through for a hit.
It's a nice job by the offensive player right there to stay in there on that fastball. He wanted it back. You could tell he was frustrated. He swung through the pitch before.
Out in front of it, strike 1. The average coming into play right at 320. 3 homers and 6 RBIs. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. Hit in the air to right field. And Myers will make the catch to retire the side. But the Brewers get a run, and it comes here on the long ball. Home half of the first coming up from Petco Park. It's now 1-0 Milwaukee. Brandon Woodruff is on the mound for the Brewers in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Kane is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. With a moment here in downtown San Diego, we'll look at the Padres starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I love the way Eric Hosmer plays the game. He's on an incredible RBI streak. How about over 20 runs batted in his last 10 games? It seems like every time someone's in scoring position, this guy knows how to knock him in. He's been like white hot.
High in the air out to center field. Kane is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far. So 2 out, nobody on. And up steps the big bat of Fernando Tatis Jr. 0-1 the count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is under it. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. And now here is Travis Shaw. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Travis Shaw is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Going back is the center fielder to the track, to the wall. Gone to lead off the inning.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
Narvaez is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball. He's behind in the count 0-2. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
First delivery to him. Orlando Arcia is at the plate now as he looks at strike one.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. The 0-2 once more. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next two guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
Brandon Woodruff is in with two away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. But the Brewers tack on, courtesy of this solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's 2-0 Milwaukee. At the plate now is Manny Machado. Lifetime in this matchup. He's 2 for 4.
Manny.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Yelich is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. Now 1 down with the bases empty. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. Popped up. Back behind second. Hiura is underneath this one. And that's out number 2. Here's Will Myers. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Kane going back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So here is Lorenzo Cain, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
The right fielder,
Avisail Garcia is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
A swing and a miss there, 2-2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
In is Christian Yelich, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. The 0-1. Dangerous curveball that time, but laid off as it drops into the top of the zone.
Super important situation right here for the pitcher to go 1-2-3. Get back in the dugout, regroup. He struggled early, but if he can knock out this 1-2-3 inning, I think
that will have to press pause as that strike three to retire the side. Gone in order are the Brewers, but they're on top 2-0. That'll bring up Austin Nola, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. No one on with one down, and Jurickson Profar will be the next to bat. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
the offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And that's the second out. Next to hit, Mike Clevenger. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And now the first pitch. Hit out towards second. He's got it. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Make it 9. Stepping in once again is Keston Hiura, a base hit in his first trip. In there, no balls and a strike.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
Hiura brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A two-seamer in, a four-seamer that leaks out over the plate, a hanging breaking ball. This guy seems to absolutely hammer those.
Daniel Vogelback's next, as he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike one. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Outside part of the plate. The changeup is in there. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
As he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike one.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
And he falls behind 0-2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
And another foul ball. Pulled toward right center field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. And now Tommy Pham back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
That gets down, and the Pod's first hit in this one is good for extra bases. Around second, he's on his way to third. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Pham ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. Tried to make it home when he shouldn't have, and now they've got him hung up. A tag for one. The tag, and he is out at third base. It's a double play.
Doesn't happen often throughout the course of the season, but right there, you talk about having awareness, taking advantage of a team that's maybe sleepwalking a little bit on the base pass. Unbelievable job to get 2 outs for the price of 1 in that situation.
Flew out in his only at-bat so far. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends. And now in the box, Omar Narvaez. He'll start off the 5th in this one. In there for strike 1. And it's fouled away. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So 1 gone in the Milwaukee 5th. And up next will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire getting his head right now.
Now the 2-0 home.
Ball, that's too high.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Brewers shortstop ahead with a 3-1 count. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And this is handled easily, so quickly 2 are gone here to start the 5th. Now at the plate is Brandon Woodruff, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike 2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really...
But we'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers, as they're unable to... Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Manny Machado. Here's Machado with a drive. Well hit to deep left field. Yelich going back. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Kane going back, still ranging back. A leaping effort, and he brings it in. 2 away now after a great effort. Had a long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt in efforts his teammates are appreciative of. A solo shot here off the bat of Will Myers. Number 17 for him on the season, and the Padres are on the board. It's now 2-1.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
At the plate, Austin Nova. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. Gone! They've tied the game on back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to left. 6th home run on the season for him, and the Padres have come back to tie this one at 2 apiece.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Here's Jurickson profile. He swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one. And they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here off the bat of Jurickson Profar. Home run number 5 on the year. Front now 3-2.
This pitcher must think he's cursed or something. He gives up back-to-back homers, is obviously rattled a little bit, and the next batter barely even waits for the first pitch to cross the plate before he crushes it out too. This is incredible.
To plate now, Mike Clevenger. As he grounds one briskly to short. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And up next, it'll be the outfielder, Tommy Pham, as he hits one on a line to left field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. So they get 3 runs here, all coming via solo home runs. And back at Petco Park in San Diego as we check in with Heidi Watney. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Myers is under it. He's got it 1 away. So here is Avisaíl Garcia. He went down on strikes last time up. Ball 1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Avisaíl Garcia goes down for out number 2 in the top half. And here's Christian Yelich now. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
The second baseman.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. That'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. Hard liner to center field. King is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here's Manny Machado now. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch coming, here it is. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Wind up and the 0-1. This one's down to third. A diving effort as it's off his glove. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a 1-out base run. Here comes the Milwaukee skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight.
Number 51.
Gone after 5 1/3 here as he never really found his groove in this one. Garcia has a read on it. 2 gone. Will Myers will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Yelich is under it. And he makes the catch to retire the side. But the Padres add 1 thanks to the solo home run. 4, 5, and 6 coming up to start the 7th. And the Friars have doubled up. They lead it 4-2. all set for the start of the inning. And in at the plate steps Keston Hiura. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well. Out of here. This one has turned into a slugfest of Ruthian proportions. 7 combined big flies. You guys remember seeing anything like that in a while?
Dan Plesac, somebody please stop the bleeding. This pitching staff on both sides are getting absolutely embarrassed.
This is one of those days, D-Row, when you're sitting watching this game as a bullpen. You see this starting to unfold on both sides of the plate. This is one as a bullpen guy. You're sitting out there going, oh, Mr. Wizard, I don't want to be a pitcher today.
2 balls and a strike now.
1 strike.
The 2-1 home. Base is empty here with nobody out. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
So digging in next will be Travis Shaw. No balls and a strike to count. Oh, and 2 to Travis Shaw.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel to that one.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. Next to dig in, Omar Narvaez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch on its way.
And that's got to fire you up right there, boys. This guy has been on the bump all game. Now it's late, and he's still throwing challenge pitch after challenge pitch. Think he's feeling frisky?
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1 and 2. Fouled off.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. But not before they answer back here with a solo. Stepping up is Austin Nova. There was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a solo shot here to left center field. His second home run of the game, and it's now 5-3. This has been quite a hitting display from both sides. That's home run number 8 on the day.
Matty V, I don't know what this is. D-Row, is this bad pitching or good hitting?
I think you have to credit both offenses today. They both came in with game plans. We walked around during batting practice. They were both super confident, and nobody is missing a barrel.
Eric Yardley will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Manny Pena will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Jurickson Profar is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here comes the 0-1. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
And that one yanked just foul. 5 runs, 9 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Pulled hard, but it's fouled down the first base side. Ready with another 0-2. He pulls this one into right. Garcia is there, 1 away.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
The pitcher, number 52.
Standing in now, Mike Clevenger. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Yardley features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. He's set. Here's the 0-1. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Kane going back, and this will bang up against the wall. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, 2-seamer, pitcher, sinker baller, what have you. You're looking for that thing to pop out above the belt, and that's exactly what happened right there. Miss middle.
He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and he misses it. Jake Cronenworth will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame for this point. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Garcia has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Next is Fernando Tatis Jr. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. First offering on its way to third. And the Friars won't let up as this ought to be good for extra bases. And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And that'll bring in Manny Machado. He's set. Here it comes. Down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Here's the 0-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Garcia has a read on it, and they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1 run scores here in the frame. The Padres get 1 in the inning, and it comes on the solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 5-3 San Diego. Striding in is Orlando Arcia, 0-for-2 on his line thus far. And he fouls this one off. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today.
Can't say that I see the logic in this one, but they'll go ahead and intentionally walk the leadoff batter. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Manny Pena is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0.
These are the moments that don't always show up on the highlight film right here. Big spot. They have a chance right here. This guy mixes in a knock. They have a chance to get right back in this game. If not, if he grounds into a double play, it's pretty much over.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
That elevated fastball right there, That is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Here comes the 1-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Next to hit is Avisail Garcia. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Myers is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Justin Topa is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 56.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Garcia. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So here's Will Myers. Flew out last time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Drives it out to deep right center field. There to play it is Garcia, and that becomes out number 2.
Now batting.
So next to bat will be Austin Nova. Blasted a solo homer last time up.
Yeah, Matt, that last at bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up to make that.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd. Christian Yelich will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And it's fouled away. Here's another 0-2. Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective. And that's exactly what he did right there.
Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked the guy up with it.
Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far, as he's had a whale of a ball game.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle-of-the-order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
And a step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that. Going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. The Friars used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Mike Clevenger wins his 3rd of the season, turning in a very strong complete game effort. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew. Head to the Petco Park here on a Tuesday night. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Milwaukee Brewers and the San Diego Padres. The Padres aim to notch their 7th win in a row right after this. Chris Paddock is on the mound for the Padres in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Lots of potential in this right arm here in Chris Paddock. Big, strong guy, throws good. 94 to 97 miles an hour. Live fastball. He'll throw it up in the zone. He'll throw an occasional two-seam fastball down in the zone also. Needs to work a little bit more on his secondary pitches. One of the keys for Chris Paddock, getting ahead strike one so he can use the array of off-speed pitches.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Fouled off.
First pitch, 7-11.
The windup and the 0-1. Good curveball. Strike 2.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. So here is Avisail Garcia. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Guys, the Swinging Friars, as they take the field here tonight, have run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Avisail Garcia, the second out of the opening frame. Christian Yelich swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Fouled away.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Gone in order are the Brewers. And now the Padres get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Corbin Burns gets the start for Milwaukee in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Now into the box, Tommy Pham. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He's set and the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kane is after it. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
There's a deep fly ball. Doesn't quite get out of the ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double. Not sure if he had triple on his mind, but I doubt he'll complain too much about getting to coast into second base.
And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Time now to check the hometown Padres lineup card in this one. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set, 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves, line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
So next to hit is Manny Machado in his career against this pitcher. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Popped him up. Narvaez waits on it, and that will end the inning. Takes just 4 pitches to retire the Padres. We are still scoreless. Into the box for his first at-bat in this one, Keston Hiura, showing some definite confidence at the plate right now, and his recent numbers are reflecting that. The pitch. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. The windup and the 0-1. Swung on and missed. That strike two. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
The first baseman, Daniel Vogelbach.
Daniel Vogelbach's next. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's ready for his first at bat of this early season contest. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw.
0-1.
Strike one to start the at-bat. No score here as we play inning number 2. 0-2 to Travis Shaw.
0-2.
You know, he's had a very economical start out there. Got through the first inning on just 9 pitches, and he's got a chance to keep it in single digits again here in the second.
And he fouls this one off.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. The next 0-2. Gets him looking up around the letters. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Eric Hosmer to the plate now. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night.
The first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
First pitch on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first down.
So here's how the Brewers are positioned defensively. And patrolling center field today, Lorenzo Cain, one of the better defensive outfielders in the game. The ability to cover a lot of ground and hit anywhere in the order from the top to right in the middle where all the damage is done. Dan, after that base hit right there, we're talking about 2 full weeks of finding a way to be productive and get a knock.
Couldn't think about that. You think how hard it is to get a base hit in a professional baseball game, and for him to be able to do it 14 consecutive days in a row.
High and deep to left center field. Cain going back to the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. Runner around second now, headed for third. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. And they'll just tag him here for the out.
Batting eight, the center fielder.
In to hit will be Trent Grisham. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Now to bat, Narvaez. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounder down the line at third. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So 1 out, nobody aboard. And up next will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Third inning, no score to this point. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
Really deceptive changeup right there. It died right before the plate, and he was left reaching for air.
Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. So 2 away in the Brewers' half of the third. And in to hit next will be Corbin Burns. Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. Pham is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Chris Paddock, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The pitcher,
From the stretch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Garcia coming on, but this is going to wind up a foul ball.
The offensive game plan today is certainly to see the ball up. This guy is known on the mound for sinker changeup combination. He's going to try and establish down in the zone to get swing and a miss or ground balls consistently. You have to find something above the belt to get loose on.
now batting.
1 out now in the San Diego third. And up next it'll be the outfielder Tommy Pham. First pitch of the AB now. Lifted down the line in left. And it's a foul ball.
Ah, man, just a hair early on that one and just pulled it foul. He's going to have to find a way to refocus. Not easy to continue an AB after you just went deep foul.
Under it is Yelich, and there are 2 away now. So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. And Jurickson Profar will be the next to bat. First pitch on the way. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Garcia on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game. There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
In is Christian Yelich. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
And it's fouled away. 0 for 1 went down looking his first time up. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this pitch arsenal, you just got to find a way to shorten up and battle, put something in play.
2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Smoke toward third. And there's one away. Here's Manny Machado now. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Yelich is under this one. And there's the second out of the inning. So with 2 out and the base is empty, it's Eric Hosmer now.
The first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
First offering. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And that one is gone. A solo home run here off the bat of Eric Hosmer, leaving him 1 shy of 200 for his career. And with it, the Padres have drawn even at 1 run apiece.
Well, it took long enough, but they're finally on the board. We might look back at this shot as a spark they needed to make their bats come alive. Then again, it might just be a blip on the radar. We'll see how the rest of the game unfolds.
Number 4.
Here's Will Myers. Swing and lift the ball fouled off to the left and out of play. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Hit the other way out toward right field. Garcia is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. But a run scores in the inning, and that'll have to be good enough as this solo home run knots things up. We played 4, all even now at 1-1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The first baseman.
So now into the box is Daniel Vogelbach. He'll start off the 5th in this one. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-2 now. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
And this will be fouled away. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Fielded cleanly, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Next, here is Travis Shaw. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Fouled off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Fouled away. Another 0-2 home. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
Now batting.
Digging in next, Omar Narvaez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
All bets are off for the offense right now. This guy's got a low pitch count. He's attacking the zone. They have to get more aggressive. This guy's not going anywhere.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. He talked about how it's been one first pitch out after another, and that's been extremely frustrating to watch. They like to encourage their hitters to be aggressive, but to do so selectively. That means swinging at good pitches to hit, and given the 8 first pitch outs they've hit into, that doesn't appear to be the case today.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. He's set. Here it comes. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Yelich is under it. 1 down. So now to the plate, Trent Grisham. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now here's the first offering. A little bouncer. The 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a pop-up now. Vogelbach has a play. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now back.
Up next, it'll be the pitcher for the Padres. Chris Paddock flew out in his only at-bat so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is under it. And that retires the side. Padres down in order. We've played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia.
Leading off for the Brewers, the shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Next, it'll be Corbin Burns. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now here's the pitch. Pops this one up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. Now it'll be Lorenzo Cain. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch of the AB on its way. This one's flared off to the right side. Profar onto the grass. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Gone in order are the Brewers. Still top. Now at the plate, Tommy Pham. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. He's set, and the pitch. Sent out to straightaway center field. Kane is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Up next for the Padres,
Here's Jurickson Profar.
second baseman, Jurickson.
First pitch on its way. Fly ball out to right field. Garcia has a read on it. 2 down. Ready now is Fernando Tatis Jr. rounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Popped up. Back behind second. Hiura is in his tracks now, and he will put it away to retire the side. 3 up, 3. So here's Avisail Garcia. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Christian Yelich is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board, so both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
And that'll bring up Keston Hiura. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. No hits to this point. And he's way off balance with the swing there.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ballgame, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Score remains deadlocked at 1. And in steps Manny Machado. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
From the stretch, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Now back.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. Now Hosmer with a swing and a deep drive to right. Back goes Garcia. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. And that's a special home run. Eric Hosmer continues to add to his major league total. That's the 200th home run in what's turning into a pretty nice career.
And guys, 200 homers is a feat a lot of players never even get close to. If you get to this point, you've definitely established yourself as something of a decent power threat. So you can bet pitchers are aware of his power when he steps into the batter's box. He's definitely earned some respect.
Brewers manager's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. He'll leave after 6, and at the very least kept his club in it to this point. Devin Williams will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. So here's Will Myers, as a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. They have him played perfectly as it's hit on the ground, but that finds its way through for a base hit. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
The bat, the catcher, Austin.
That'll bring up Austin Nola as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Base hit, line drive into the corner. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
After it is Kane. But he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. Now this will rattle up against the wall. The relay throw. And they'll get the man at third here at least, but in the interim, a run has come in to score. Now to the plate here is Chris Paddock. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Tommy Pham. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Yelich able to track it down for the third out. New inning set to get underway, and stepping in the long ball threat, Daniel Vogelbach.
This is the part of the game where I think we really start seeing what teams are made of, both in terms of battling back, showing some resiliency, and in terms of knowing how to play with the lead, locking down that W.
And that one yanked just foul.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Travis Shaw is retired on strikes for the third time tonight. Now at the plate here is Omar Narvaez. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
And that's lifted the other way out to left. In comes the left fielder. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, Jurickson Profar.
The second baseman, Jurickson Profar.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
That's foul.
Swing and a little tapper.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
And that's the first out. So one man gone for the Friars in their half of the eighth. And that will bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. Hit high and deep to right center. Garcia giving chase. He makes the running play. 2 down. So a beautiful running catch on display that time as we get a look at it again with Show Track. He took a solid route, covered quite a bit of ground, 110 feet to be exact, to bring that one in. That's a catch to remember. At the plate now, Manny Machado. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. 4 runs, 9 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Kane is under it. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. All set to start the 9th in this one. And stepping up as the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Orlando Arcia becomes the first out of the inning. Colton Wong will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 16.
As he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now. So now here is Lorenzo Cain. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch on its way. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. And he'll make the catch to end it. And the Padres continue the roll they've been on. 7 straight victories now as this ball game is over. A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The San Diego Padres jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Chris Paddock earns the win, his 2nd, racking up 14 Ks in doing so. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game.
It's a typically clear and beautiful day in San Diego as we get set for afternoon baseball from Petco Park. Today we wrap up the homestand with the third of three between the Milwaukee Brewers and the San Diego Padres. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Friars played well in the series so far, winning the first two in this three-game set.
Yeah, and to sweep this team right here would be a huge momentum boost. It is not easy to sweep a series. I don't care if it's 3 games or 4 games. I think back to Bobby Cox. His big thing was you just want to win series. 2 out of 3, 3 out of 4. But when you have a chance to sweep a team, you have to take advantage of it.
Joe Musgrove will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on it?
Wow, he was awfully good in his last one. A complete game victory. We'll see if he'll be as good in this one as he was at his previous start.
And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit to short. Reined in. Throw to first is in time for the first out. And stepping in, Nico Goodrum. Lifetime numbers against Joe Musgrove. He's a .333 hitter. First pitch on its way. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out. You're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
And here's Christian Yelich now. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He'll enter play right at .333. 6 home runs, 13 RBIs. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Myers going back. Still going back. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez. Enough is enough.
No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. Cronenworth is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. On to the bottom of the first at Petco Park, and Milwaukee's off to an early 1-0 lead. Josh Lindblom, the right-hander out of Indiana, will be doing the pitching in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Now at the plate is Tommy Pham. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot that time for Tommy Pham. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And with it, the Padres have drawn even at 1 run apiece.
Not a great way to start on the road as a pitcher. Give up a bomb to the leadoff hitter.
In at the plate is Jake Cronenworth. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. This is gathered in out there by Garcia for the first out.
Batting third, the shortstop, Jurickson.
Here's Jurickson Profar. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Skied into straightaway right. After it is Kane. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Got a long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt in efforts his teammates are appreciative of. And in steps Manny Machado as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Dan Dero, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, to expect to go through the course of a long season and just dominate every game, every team is just a foolish thought process. You're going to have these little hiccups throughout the course of the season. I think they keep you on.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. Second inning coming up, all even at 1 apiece. Daniel Vogelback's next. He's yet to get into the hit column in the series, 0 for 7.
Vogelback.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive. So a sweep at home would be extra special.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, a tough pitch to lay off that time, but he got away with it. 1-2. And it certainly helps when you're throwing your ace on the mound in the series finale. Can't ask for much more than that.
One of the keys when you show up to the ballpark and you're going for a sweep, you look at that lineup card, you see your ace pitcher is on the mound. You have to feel awfully good about your chances to complete the sweep.
Again, a 1-2. And it's fouled away.
Oh, the old classic 2-strike. Let's throw the fastball right down the middle. Not in this game. Gotta believe you gotta work the corners a little bit more. Fastball command is paramount at this level.
High in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting 6, the right fielder.
All right, guys, let's take a look at how the Pods line up on D. And let's focus on Manny Machado, 2015 Gold Glove winner. Get the mantle space ready. He's going to add more to that. On the defensive side, he's a highlight reel at the hot corner.
So here's Avisail Garcia as he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone. 1 strike to count. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And it's 0-2 to Avisail Garcia.
Well, that's a surprising late swing on a heater, middle cut right there. In a fastball count, he's going to have to turn it up a notch.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Stepping in now, Omar Narvaez. Fouled off. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The windup and the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch or he's going to start getting hurt.
Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. We'll go to the bottom of the second, tied at 1. Digging in will be Eric Hosmer, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
Eric Hosmer.
First pitch of the AB now.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Kane going back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting 6, the right fielder, Will Myers.
Here's Will Myers. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. And now the first pitch. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Oh, D-roll, that's not a bad way to keep it going. A base hit right there. Hitting streak, 15 games and counting.
Yeah, we're halfway through a calendar month, and he looks up and he's had a knock. You can't get caught up in it. You have to trust the process. Keep doing what got you to this point. Staying focused, not trying to do too much, staying within your plan, and studying the opposing pitcher.
Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Batting 8.
Stepping in next, Trent Grisham. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
0-1 pitch on its way. Fouled away. The 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Home run number 15 for him thus far. And the Padres have made it a 4-1 game.
Yeah, and if you remember the previous pitch, he couldn't get around on a fastball and was mad at himself. Well, there's nothing to be mad about anymore unless you're the guy standing on the mound wondering what just happened.
Hit to third. Scooped up. Throw-in time at first for out number 2. Next to the plate for the Padres, Tommy Pham. And we'll see what he can do here after going deep his first time up. Line hard, deep into left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll scramble back to first safely. You can relate, Dan. So what's going through the pitcher's mind right now?
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Pham, the runner at first with 2 gone. Pitch out, nothing doing. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. We've played. Top of the third set to get underway, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. Popped him up. Hosmer in foul ground. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. He's right there. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Lorenzo Cain. He bounced out last time up. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half.
We're back now as the Padres prepare for their at-bats here in the 3rd inning. And this lineup has been terrific for this club all year. In fact, with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in all of Major League Baseball, it's probably safe to say they have the absolute best offense in the sport these days. As one player told me earlier, yeah, I mean, you don't have to dig too deep into the stats to understand the level we're playing at. We have a special group, we know it, and we still think we can get better. Safe to say no one else around the league hopes they can, guys.
Second baseman.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. Set to deliver the 0-1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. On the move is Garcia. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So the next to bat will be Jurickson Profar. He flew out in his last debut. First delivery to him. No balls and a strike to count.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
4-1's our score here in inning number 3. Hit hard to the right side. Reined in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Base is empty, 2 away. And standing in now, the always dangerous third baseman, Manny Machado. First offering on its way. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo home run off the bat of Manny Machado. Number 17 for him on the season as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
Up next to the first baseman.
Eric Hosmer to the plate now. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Garcia. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Hey, there's a hard hit ball that was going to be down for extra bases. The ball had some spring on it, and it bounced over the wall, and the ground rule double puts him on second base without having to leg it out.
So here's Will Myers. Base hit, line drive into the corner. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
And I can't blame the pitching coach for making that walk. That's 3 consecutive 2-out hits here. So he's going to remind this guy that they just need to make 1 good pitch and get this inning over with. Let's see if the talk does any good.
That'll bring up Austin Nola. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Yelich going back onto the 3rd floor balcony and gone. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. 8th home run on the season for him, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Roll, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. 4 runs here in this half inning. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, Matty V, how about this, D-Roll? If you come to watch offense, you picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this game.
So now to the plate, Joe Musgrove. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. And that's in there, base hit.
Boy, D-Roll, you're talking about frustrating as a pitcher. You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
Fly ball right down the line in left. Yelich is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. 9 men come to the plate. Digging in, the switch hitter, Nico Goodrum. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
Hit back toward the mound. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. Really a nice play up the middle, and here it is again. Showtrack tells us he had to rank quite a long way to bring it in, and then showed off some great arm strength to beat the runner going down the line. Obvious why he's one of the best at the position out there. Throw on to first will get him. Scored at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Scooped up. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Brewers sent packing on just 4 pitches. They trail big. It's 9-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And set to go is the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
This is when you got to get selfish. You cannot get complacent or overconfident right here. These days don't happen often. When you got your foot on the accelerator and the entire offense is feeling pretty good.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Kane going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Final line there for the Brewers starting pitcher. Not what he had in mind before the day started.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Under it is Yelich, and there are 2 away now. So 2 are gone in the Padre 4th, and that'll bring in Manny Machado. Now here's the first offering. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. High and deep down the left field line, and it's a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. Yelich going back, and it's gone onto the lower basket of the Western Metal Building. Solo shot here to left, his second home run of the game as they push this lead up to 9 now.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in.
The first baseman, Eric.
And that one yanked just foul. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here comes the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. But the Padres add 1 thanks to the solo home run. We're through 4, and this is now a 10-1 ball game. And back at Petco Park in San Diego as we check in with Heidi Watney. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Daniel Vogelbach. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. After it is Myers. He's there and records the first out. So 1 gone in the Milwaukee 5th. And that'll bring up Avisail Garcia. This one's down to third. Machado has it on to first, and there are 2 down. Next, it'll be Narvaez. 0 for 1. Looking his first time up.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded, but no one likes to go down looking.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're down 9. It's 10-1. Freddie Peralta gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. So stepping in is Will Myers. His career numbers in this matchup, just a couple of matchups, no hits and 2 at-bats. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Next to stand in is Austin Nova. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. First delivery to him. Here's a pop-up now. Goodrum is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. In to hit will be Trent Grisham. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Well, these days don't happen often. You better dig yourself when you get 3 knocks in a big league Wago.
It's hard to have 3 hits in one day, but boy, this guy is off to a great start in this one.
Fernando Tatis Jr. will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. From the belt, kicks and deals. At batting average up in the stratosphere here to begin play. 13 home runs and 22 RBIs. The 0-1 on its way. Shot down the line. It's a fair ball. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Into the box, Tommy Pham. He grounds it sharply to third. He's got it. On to first, and the Padre threat goes by the boards as that ends the inning. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. Now the reliever remains in the game here, having pitched very well, but this is a longer outing than what he's used to.
It is, Matt, and I really tip my cap to him for gutting this thing out right now. On the other side, I worry they're being a little bit too greedy by leaving him out there. There are options left in the pen, and it would be a shame if all his hard work got undone because he started making some mistakes in location due to fatigue.
Number 16.
Swung on but fouled off to the left. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Pulled toward right center field. Back goes Grisham. He makes the running play. 2 down. Had a long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt an effort his teammates are appreciative of. In now is Lorenzo Cain. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
2 balls and a strike to count. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Cronenworth will put this one away, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're down 9. It's 10-1. Justin Topa gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. He connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Cain is right there, 1 down. So with 1 gone in the inning, here's Jurickson Profar. First pitch on the way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit.
The third baseman, number 13.
Manny Machado stands in looking for home run number 3 right here as you see what he's done so far in this one. its way. Now Manny turns on one and sends it to deep left. Yelich going back. Gone! A two-run home run for Manny Machado. His third home run of the ballgame as the blowout continues.
Well, in hockey, they call it a hat trick. Hitting 3 home runs in one outing is a heck of a lot harder and a lot more rare. He's having an afternoon he'll never forget.
Into the box now, Eric Hosmer. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kane on the move. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Now batting, right fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Fire.
Now a swing and a ball grounded to second. And that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher, when you can't go one way when you pitch a guy in. He pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning this season.
The 0-1 on its way. Lifted into center field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Another good half inning in the books for the Padres. These folks may be on a beach before long. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Seventh inning ready to roll, and next will be the switch hitting third baseman Nico Goodrum.
Third baseman, Nico Goodrum.
Now here's the first offering. Hit in the air down the right field line. In there, a base hit. And now it'll kick around in the corner. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
And that's his first triple of the season.
Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Matt.
In is Christian Yelich, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect. But if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Another 0-2 coming. Fouled away. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. 1-2 for Christian Yelich. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Now batting.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Keston Hiura, who grounded out last time up.
Yeah, and I know you want to lace a line drive or hit a potential home run. But I'll tell you what, grab the cheap ribby when it's there. Give me a ground ball middle of the diamond and steal a run.
Strom, a rare ball player from North Dakota. He was a 21st round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 0-2. And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
To the plate now, Daniel Vogelback. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Pause, now the pitch.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last two pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Brewers strand one. They're looking up at a 12-1 deficit. Last half of the seventh here, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Trent Grisham. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Kane going back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So here now is the pitcher, Matt Strahm. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. And now a pitch on the way. Sent on the ground out to second. So gets him 2 down. Two outs now in the San Diego 7th. And up next it'll be the outfielder Tommy Pham. Back up the middle. Oh, beautiful dive to first. What an outstanding play to end the inning. The defense on display on this beautiful diving stop at short. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Ready to begin the
leading off for Milwaukee, the right fielder, Avisaíl Garcia.
Craig Stammen has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 34, Craig Stammen.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. And that misses ball 1. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And even sweeter, of course, is getting that series sweep in your own ballpark in front of the home faithful. So we'll see if they can send these fans home happy.
No doubt about it. Fan base is excited. They're all out in full force, coming to the ballpark, hoping to witness a sweep, and it looks pretty good at this point.
And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp, and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
At the plate, Narvaez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-1 pitch. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Standing in now, Orlando Arcia, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Frozen for strike 3, and that retires the side. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're looking up at a 12-1 deficit. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line. It screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get-me-over curveballs, no get-me-over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a pulse.
Manny Machado is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Line drive to left. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So they go down without a whimper. Tyrone Taylor is going to pinch hit here to lead off the 9th, and with his club already well down, he'll just need to try and get on base here. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late. You can't even put a good swing on it.
Here comes another 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo King.
Next from Milwaukee, Lorenzo Cain flew out last time up. He's set. Here it comes. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Another 0-2 home. And this is strike 3 call. Make it 5 straight punch-outs. 2 away now.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it. But I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Stepping in now, Nico Goodrum. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground.
He got him, and the Padres finish the job and complete the series sweep of their rivals at home.
Wow, that's 8 wins in a row, and it seems like they can't do anything wrong. When you're riding a streak like this, you eat the same food, you drive the ballpark the same way, you do everything the same because you don't want to do anything to jeopardize this streak.
12-1 at the end of this one. San Diego took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Joe Musgrove wins his 3rd of the season as he gives up only 1 hit in 5 innings of work. Josh Lindblom allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Time of the ball game.